We are live. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Jay Willis here. Can you believe it? We're day 30 of 365 days of guitar practice. For all of you new subscribers, thank you for so much. I am so full of sawdust, it's crazy. It's just shedding off of me today. For all of you returning subscribers, we're going to change up a little bit tonight. It's been an interesting 24 hours. For all of you brand new folks here, I'm Jay Willis, old dude getting back into guitar. Actually getting back into music and learning how to play guitar. From scratch, by the way. So, after yesterday, the acquisition of the C-1 Platinum, aka Terminator, which is an amazing guitar, by the way, I pulled out amongst the evening of practice, the day of practice and everything. And we're going to comments here in a bit. I'm going to go through the intro, but everything is going to be on the Peavey Valveking. I did not know that I have a diamond in the rough sitting here. And we're going to be standing tonight as well, so I'm going to hop up and do that. I fiddled a little around just a teensy-weensy bit, which is like I moved a couple of knobs around until it kind of sounded cool. We're going to do a semi-clean intro song tonight, and then I'm going to morph into the Ethereum a little bit and fiddle around. But this Terminator guitar is amazing. So, day 30. Can't believe we're a month. Just epic. Ugh, man. Just great. I'm going to adjust the camera up just a little bit because we're standing tonight because there we go. I have realized that if I'm going to be playing in a band, probably got to be standing. I also got a strap. Been just getting used to that. Been definitely super. Oh, and all of you who are familiar with sitting versus standing, know that struggle is real too. Anywho, so everything is going through the Peavey. There was a little riff I come up with last night. I don't know. This whole combo sounds amazing. I haven't really ran any gain through it yet. It's just kind of I call it like a semi-clean. Anywho, it's just awesome. Ugh. Big long day today. Lots of sawdust. Hands are just beat up, but we're gonna do it. That's why we're here. I'm tempted to start off with the other song. It's so cool. We got intro first. So, check out what this guitar sounds like with this old tube amp and a little fiddle diddling. I think it sounds cool. That's why we're here. Check this out. You know what? I want a little more volume because I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up. Where's the fucking volume knob? Which one's which? There we go. All right. I gotta mute that a little harder, but this is just. It has. I hope the echo comes through. My God. sounds so good. Okay, now we're getting comments. As you can tell, I have been a big kid in the candy store with this guitar, to say the least. All right, put you on standby. Bring this down just a little bit. At some point, we'll have one of those like automated cameras that follows me around. I actually stumbled across that recently. That's like a thing. Okay, so that was the intro. I love this Terminator C-1 Platinum Schecter series. My God, it's amazing. Ugh. Especially after I've been looking for it, and it was hard not to just like race home, but had to get the house closed out. Finally got it closed out, which is awesome. Had a bunch of add-ons, it's all good. Customers happy, we're happy. But man, I've been thinking about that riff, that whole little thing all day, and just wanting to get home. And some of you are probably noticing that there's a saxophone out. In the midst of my entire day of music yesterday, that saxophone came out of its case after 20-some years, and I can actually still play the damn thing, albeit it's a bit rough, of course. But that's going to be in the mix at some point too. This is just going to be an awesome little epic journey, and we're at day 30, so it's awesome. Okay, comments. Oh, so many comments. Okay, if I repeat myself, you know, it is what it is. Some of these, let's see. So, I am Brad Zero. That's a really sick rig you got. Thanks. I think you're referring to day 27. All right. Again, I'm kind of starting to correlate the two. At Signardi9457, welcome back, brother. Love the new guitar, Schecter tops, always look nice. I love this guitar. I think you'll love those pickups too. You were starting, hold on, battery. Don't you hold in there, damn it. Just gotta hang tight for a few minutes. At Total Slack, just found this in my algo. I'll have to start on day one. You know what? That's right. I think I'm a day behind. Let's see. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm a little down. Okay, at Total Slack, let's see. Some of these I haven't read yet. At Total Slack, let's see. What? Hold on. Dude, I don't mean to be. This is a very, very, very long. This is a long one. I'm gonna truncate this a bit. Let me speed read through this. Dude, I don't mean to be a downer, but you should totally return that guitar and start shredding on the Peavey Predator. I'm not returning any of my guitars because I love my guitars. They're amazing. I just think you'll have a funner time getting back into six string. Oh, the Predator's a sick guitar. The Predator's an old ass guitar, and it is made in the USA and not $1,200. I don't care about the money, to be honest. The 7th string is just going to have you able to read along with the notes because the obvious. If you really want a new guitar, you can spend less than half that and find a sick guitar. Check out the. I'm going to speed read through this. Better listens, full refund. Just saying. Oh, you're a okay. Hold on. You are a gear. Let's see. You're a gear consultant. Oh shit. Well, brother, when I get a tour bus, if that ever does happen, that'll be the time that I need a gear consultant. But I thank you for that kind offer of offering your services to me. And I just watched the video with Fender Custom Tel you have. That's what I'm saying. Return that 7 string for sure. You could get a cool multi-effects box like the Boss GT1 or Headrush MX and you'd be all set. If anything, because you already have Strat and Tele style, maybe check out the Les Paul Studio or Ibanez Artist Series. I think you would be fine with what you have, and the 7 string will be distracting and holding you back from learning to shred. You have a week, dude. Well, the 7 string is Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson's not going anywhere. I love that guitar. So thank you for all that, though. I appreciate those comments and that. But yeah, all of my guitars I selectively pick. They sound different. That whole wall. Ooh, we're gonna do a little bass guitar tonight too. It might be a little bit longer tonight. A couple of you have requested the bass, so I actually got the Sunburst, which oh my god, that's what prompted the sax to come out because that Sunburst Schecter is amazing. It needs a setup though. Not gonna lie. Yeah, all my guitars have a different. I select those each and every guitar to have a different sound, and also this is a fun hobby of mine. So yeah, thank you for the recommendations, but my collection, I'm at 9 guitars. Each one of them is a little bit different. They all have their own personality. And I'm pretty much set at this point. I have everything that I want. I can settle in. We're 30 days in. It's just mind-blowing. It seems like day one is like a century ago. But thank you for that, brother. I appreciate all comments. At IROC5150, after 2 weeks playing nonstop for 1 hour, my skills are running more flawless. Practice makes perfect. Yes, they do. I'm in chord purgatory right now. We're going to be doing more chords tonight because I've overlooked that. I have procrastinated on it in the past. And even currently in this little 30 day, I've been like, ugh, chords. So, yeah, man. I have noticed practicing every day in the morning with coffee, while my YouTube uploads every day, I'm getting 90 minutes in a day. And I never in a million years would have thought, now granted, I'm an old dude, I get it. Maybe some younger guy might do a little faster, I don't care. But I have made a lot of progress, at least I feel like I've made a lot of progress just in my own ears of what sounds cool. So that to me is awesome. And so keep going. Everyone who's following along, keep going. It works. Like it totally works. And I am living proof. And if you are not 49, if you are 48 or even younger, trust me, your brain works better than mine does now. So keep at it and you'll be even better. It's awesome. At SickNardy9457, you always make me grab my guitar whenever your videos pop up, so thanks for that. You're absolutely welcome. You're right. That guitar sounds awesome. I'd have to leave that bad boy and drop tuning. I know, right? That thing is so... Ugh. It's going to get played a lot. Real quick, though, the things that I did to it. So last night, I went through and I was doing, setup work, Check this out. So my pickups, they're set. I actually ended up raising the bridge up, or the strings up, like another millimeter, which actually worked out really nice. It solved some of the fret buzz up here, which I was, I don't mind fret buzz because I think it sounds cool depending on how much there is. Intonation-wise, when I went to set the intonation, E, D, and G were the only ones that were a little out. And so I had to, I had to move them around a little bit, like the little intonators. I call them intonators. That's probably not what they're really called, but it works. But this thing is tits on now. It's awesome. So this is a beautiful guitar. I love this guitar. And it sounds amazing. Those pickups. And the comment on leaving it plugged in, good reminder. I didn't know about that for months on that 5-string bass back there until I was like burning through Costco packs of batteries. I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy. Anyway, at DW6213, if you want to take some of the stiffness off the back of the neck, use steel wool. Oh, stickiness off the back of the neck, use steel wool. If you use steel wool, you can always buff the neck back to a glossy finish. That's a damn good recommendation. You mean for the telly? Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. But I really like that smooth matte finish on the back. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. At Dudebro4388, EMG pickups definitely go hard, as the kids say. Yes, they do. No, not sure if they told you, but be careful. That's the comment. Perfect. Yes, absolutely. The active pickups will drain the battery much faster. Yes, they do. At Valise BIH, sounds great, brother. So happy for you, man. Keep it going. Thanks, brother. I should be saying which video these are. If you're following along, you know the deal. I don't reply to comments during the day or anything like that. I reply to the comments the next video. So if you leave a comment, I'm gonna highlight you on the video, and we're gonna chat. And that's just kind of how this whole little community goes. At Paul K line 3011, I should really do something like this. I've been playing guitar for 33 years and probably haven't actually practiced in 20 years. But playing guitar and practicing guitar are two totally different things. Yes, they are. I have a blend. I'm so blessed every day to have a blend of this. During this evenings, this is kind of like fiddling around a little bit, and this is just my accountability video basically to keep me here doing this, but my morning drills are structured, they're finger walking, they're chord purgatory. Afterwards, after this, when the YouTubers thing's uploading, it just takes forever, I go through jamming to warm up for about 20 minutes, finger walking, but I crank the fucking gain and I have fun with it. And then it's chord purgatory. Because I'm finding that chords are an untapped resource of cool sounding noises. So yeah, they're two totally different things. But blend them together a little bit. It doesn't have to be all super structured and shit, especially if you're an old dude like me and us. At Roger Tinker 1813, okay, you have spoken of it twice. I hope you break the bass out soon. It's coming out tonight, I swear. I promise you it's coming out tonight. I won't forget. And Schecter is flipping and awesome. Yes, it is. The big 5-string, that's a Schecter Diamond Series. Little did I know. I just didn't think they made regular guitars. I don't know. Just wasn't that much into it. At Slim Chip Lee, everyone has their own unique challenges they have that learn their own unique way to overcome. There are many metal guitarists like Adam D from Killswitch, or Buckethead, or Mick Thompson from Slipknot, those guys, who have giant hands. Oh, really? Oh, that's super encouraging, and can absolutely shred. Yes, they can. That being said, I have the converse issue. I have smaller hands, so doing certain chords or intervals that require me to go any longer than 5 frets are very difficult. Keep at it, bro. I can't wait to see you shred up in here. Yeah, it's challenging. I mean, on both sides of the spectrum. Even the dude at Guitar Center, Matt, again, big props to Matt for on Sunday. That was awesome. So much information, so useful. Yeah, he was saying how it's just a matter of, because I asked him about, hey, do you have any, the first thing I asked, I was like, hey, one of my subs was saying, check a wider nut width. And he was like, we're really only talking about millimeters. And I was like, oh, really? Oh, that sucks. And he's like, yeah, there's not like gigantic. He's like, really, it comes down. He's like, there are lots of guys who are, and he actually mentioned that. He's like, there's probably a lot of guitarists, the bands you like, that have huge hands you just don't know. And I'm like, that's a good point. And so thanks for that comment. It's encouraging because it can be a little frustrating. I'm like, oh my God, am I ever going to be able to play this because I have big hands? And that's really encouraging. At Jeffrey Hall 76, buy gear if it inspires you to play, but be careful. You can find yourself buying more gear than playing, and the gear can pull you in many directions. I know from expensive experience. Have a singular focus for a while. Play guitar more than buy guitar. Cheers. 100% on that. And my recent little going back to finding another guitar was simply because I was pissed off about that PRS that I got off Craigslist and that had that Floyd Rose system that I couldn't switch back over. I was really annoyed about that. And I wanted a double humbucker guitar. I just happened, so yes to that. I'm settling in. I'm not going to be picking up any more guitars or any more gear. I have plenty of gear that's not even hooked up and that's not even plugged in. All of you are going to see this. There's probably over 1,000, 1, 2, 3. There's probably $1,500 worth of gear here that you guys haven't even seen. That is like audio interface. There's a 6-track, 6-button pedal looper up there. I have a badass Artura 49 Essential synth keyboard that can do all kinds of cool shit inside of this DAW that I just recently got. So I'm settling in. We're day 30 of 365 days. We got a long ways to go. And this is going to be a complete evolution of everything from what cab I'm running through. I may get a different cab for my bass or backing drum kit thing that I have, because this little custom, this $89 Amazon buy, I think I popped the speaker last night when I was running the 5-string bass through it, because it was like, boo, 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 boo. And I was like, oopsies, I don't think that's good. So yeah, that may have to be changed. But all that to say is that we're settling in. No more. At Sean Plays Guitar. All right, bro, I'm in for the ride. Going to tell some of my other YouTube bros too. Oh, nice. Going to support your mission the rest of the way. This is such a cool idea for videos. Keep it up. Keep it together. Thanks, brother. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, shit. But warn them, they're totally raw, unscripted, and all this stuff. Like, it's totally like, this is a true behind the scenes of the struggle of learning an instrument or just learning something in general. It's real. And, sure, there's stuff I probably prefer to edit out, but actually I've kind of gotten used to this. It's kind of cool. It's very organic, not to be, super earthy, crusty, but heck yeah. At Marty McFlynn M, crazy coincidence because I love Jackson guitars, but went into the guitar shop the other day and saw a Schecter staring at me. Picked it up, felt amazing. Will definitely be my next purchase as well. I love the Schecter. It just screams. At SK6TS865. Hey, welcome back, brother. I'm so glad to see this. You've gotten way better. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad that it's noticeable from day one till now. I can tell on some things, other things, I feel like I've made just a teensy bit of progress, but, that's cool. It's always good to hear feedback, because if you're doing something every day, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes how much progress you're making, or if you're making progress at all. So thank you for that. At GDoob, just found your channel and you were inspiring me to potentially try a 365-day challenge as well. Great work, man. Hey, thanks, brother. And yeah, heck yeah, pick up that guitar, grab a calendar, put a check mark on it, and jam. At Nicky Rock 1962, 93 views and 14 likes. We can do better, folks. This guy's wearing it on his sleeve daily. Support the grind. Subscribe, like, and share, please. Oh, I think that's called a plug, or something like that. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I appreciate it's either a bump or a plug. I'm just starting to learn my whole internet lingo But thank you for that. I appreciate that. At Nicky Rock 1962, I think you should tune the Predator down to E flat. Then you can play a lot of songs that are tuned the same. Van Halen, GNR. It's so funny you bring that up. I think you remember one of the videos I had in the past. I was talking about that, where I dropped everything down. Yes, that's going to happen. I've even thought about once I get the PRS, the POS, anyway, back up and running, leaving that in an E flat, because that'd be kind of a cool little guitar, that PRS Santana SE edition, to have in drop E. I don't know, let me know what you think. And even try the low E string drop, which will eventually end up technically C sharp due to the overall E flat tuning, but it will sound awesome. Try it. I will have to try that. I've never went that low. At Nicky Rock, best guitar riffs of the 90s. Link, I'll check these links out later. There's another one, eBay. You know what? Hold on. Let me. Can I click on it? Nah. Oh yeah, I can. Let's see what. Oops, something went wrong. Well, whatever. Bring it back. I'm in the middle of the video there, YouTube. All right, here we go. I'll check it out. My computer just said, oops, something went wrong, and now I can't do shit on my computer. What the fuck? Oh, dude, no way. Come on. That struggle is real too, folks. Okay, there we go. Here we go. At FenRHOS, I have the exact same guitar, and it rips. It was my first guitar after I came back from retirement, and I got more expensive ones, but I always go back to it. It's my default practice guitar. EMGs are flawless, and it's so comfortable. I put 1056s on it, though. I don't know what those are, but I'll look those up. Because I suspect that, well, I'm not changing that guitar for anything, but I may put some type of double humbucker pickup in the Peavey and somehow figure out how to put a 9-volt battery in that thing. Who knows? But I think that is all the comments. If I missed anyone, I'm sorry. I don't think I did. I think we're good. Let me double check to make sure the little camera is still rolling. And then we are going to just jam. You know what we're going to do first off? Hold on. We're going to pull out. You guys got to see this. This guitar, and I'm just giving you some guitar porn right now. I ain't gonna lie. This guitar. Yeah. This Schecter. Number one, it weighs about 25 pounds, by the way. Is a Sunburst. Look at the back of this guitar, guys. This is what I played way back in the day. This guitar is over 22 years old. It's in pristine shape. I took very good care of this guitar. I'm not going to lie. I didn't beat the shit out of it like I did the Predator. Look how just, oh my God. It's so nice. It's such a nice guitar. Terribly needs a setup. I ain't going to lie. However, you got to hear it though. And yeah, this is literally how I used to play. I was in a lot better shape. I had a ripped six-pack and used to work out a lot and shit. I was like, whoa. Anywho, those are the good old days. So, but this guitar is badass. Not gonna lie. We need to go. Let's go. Let's pull you. You go there. You go here. Now this is gonna be. It's been a minute since I picked up a bass guitar. I'm gonna pretend. However, oh yeah. It's so much fun, fellas. And this thing, and I wanted, oh, you know what? I got to pull the camera up just a little bit because we're standing again. Ugh. I know. One of these days I'll get an actual camera that's does all that stuff. I love this for the simple fact that it sounded kind of like Korn. I couldn't play it the same way, but I love that. If some of you don't like that, you may want to hit the mute button right now. And then, well, there's just so much. This thing's my speaker. I think I popped it last night, to be honest. Maybe not. much of a slapper. I just never practiced that much, but I would just make sounds and shit. And I mean, oh man. This thing just, shit's just vibrating in the house. Again, it's been forever. I don't remember shit, but it just makes cool sounds. Oh, man. Anyway, I won't punch the eardrums any more than that, but this guitar, A, it needs to set up, the strings are devilishly close. It needs a hole, it's not, I can't even, is this thing even in, what's the tone like on this? That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad at all. Touch sharp. That's not bad at all. Shit. I'm surprised. It's probably a couple of notches off. It's worth giving it a nice full. It's worthy of a nice setup. So, yeah, that is one of the basses. It's just a beautiful guitar. Oh, and I didn't realize that it had EMG pickups too. You know, sometimes you just overlook shit and it's just the way it is. This thing weighs, it's 25 pounds at least. Anywho, all right, we're gonna bring this back down. Actually, no, we're gonna stay standing. Fuck it. Make sure we've got some plenty of. Where are we at time? Here, we're almost 30 minutes. We're gonna play around with some chords and talk about chords real quick. I won't say real quick. What are we talking about? It's not gonna be quick. We're gonna plug you into the Valve King, and I was gonna throw the pack rat because I think the issue was the power supply the whole time. However, I don't have, I gotta find, no, I don't have to find, I have to figure out a way to hook the other one up or daisy chain them together because it's just not working. Anywho, stumbled across a few things on chords, and we might not necessarily jump into the chord books per se. I'll just talk about what I found and what I'm going to continue to fiddle with, because what I noticed on the chords, which I'm begrudgingly going through, but now that I'm starting to actually find some cool little sounds, it's not as bad, which is kind of nice. Oh yeah, you can't be on standby. There we go. So I call it reverse power chord. I know it's not what it is. But if you take a chord, I was playing around with this a lot last night. Some of the chords you can omit, or I figured out that you can conveniently omit them and play the open string. Like, find a chord that I'm having problems fingering and see if there's an open string, a way I can organize my fingers to where the open string counts as that, kind of like a droning thing in the background, right? Again, just kind of experimenting. But check out what it sounds like, especially this here. It may not be the right actual fingering for this. Nope, that's not it. Struggle's real. That's why we're here. So we do it every day. Nope, that's not it. Last night, I was fiddling with this, and it sounded so cool. we go. I'm missing it. Last night I figured that'll be tomorrow. But there's so many cool things with this. The other thing that I stumbled across, we're gonna drop this. Did I do drop D? If you basically do this like. You can just come up with some really cool sounds on this, is what I have discovered. And the pickups are so set, they're just so different. It's just a really cool sounding guitar. And I haven't even put any gain through it on this amp. There's gotta be, hold on. That's just louder. Where's the fucking, let's see. There we go. Oh, there we go. There's the gain button. There we go. Holy shit. God, that sounds good. Just the open strings sounds so good. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot about that little riff. That's tough because my index finger always wants to jump in the mix. There we go. I just gotta speed it up. Nope. That will come along. That's gonna sound cool. Gotta speed it up. I can't do it real fast yet. This may be getting a little. The strings are very fresh. Oh, you know what? Maybe that little reverse power chord thing will sound. That's too overpowering. Butchered outro. I haven't played the Metallica thing on this thing. struggle's real. I may have stretched this top string a little bit. All right. Enough fiddle-diddling for tonight. Day 30. 365 days of guitar practice. In the books. And there'll be more and more cool things coming in over the next few days. And with that, see you tomorrow.